I'm gonna have one meal a day. No, 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 that's a no. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Anne. Anne is a registered practical nurse and I work in a long-term care. It's at the end of the year and we are all writing some New Year's resolution. I hope eating healthy is one of your New Year's resolution. In today's video, I'll be sharing a typical diet of a person eating. Yeah, I know. Let's do this. In today's video, I'll be sharing a typical diet that people living with a diabetic can follow. And as we all know that diets have a very huge impact in managing diabetes. Just a disclaimer, this information is only for education purpose and it should not be used in diagnosing anybody with diabetes, and it's also a recommendation. Please, if you feel that you have any diabetic symptoms, please seek a medical advice. Also, this information, most of it was gotten from a diabetic document from Quebec. Let's dive in. As we discussed earlier, guys, yeah, I hope you can see my iPad. I have some notes written down. As we discussed earlier, maintaining a target blood sugar is very important to those living with diabetes, and this is because it helps not only fight with the diabetic but also help reduces other complications that diabetes causes. Let's say your heart, it's gonna improve your heart health, your kidney health, like overall your body health. So, and as we talked earlier, I hope you checked my other videos. A person with a diabetic, they are having problem with their blood sugars, and insulin plays a great role in this. As I said, insulin helps in reducing blood sugars by taking your sugars from your blood to the cells. Remember, the cells need the energy, and the energy that our body mostly use is from the sugars, ATP. Okay. One of the risk factors of diabetic is diet. Diet plays a very huge role in diabetes. When we talk about diets, you hear people talking about carbs, your sugars, protein, fiber. I'm just gonna start with carbs. Carbs are our main source of energy, and we can get carbs from sugars, starch, and fibers. So guys, for those who are thinking of eliminating carbs this new year, no, please change your New Year's resolution. We are not planning to eliminate our carbs. Instead, we should be mindful of our carbs. What do I mean by this? In your meals, make sure that you pair your carbs with a protein and a high fiber diet. Mostly, if you can get a plant-based protein, it's good, or a fish protein. Those are the best protein, but do not eat your carbs alone. Another thing, be mindful of how you space your carbs. I know most people are thinking of eliminating them. No, I know we say that's a no. Or maybe thinking about, I'm gonna have one meal a day. No, 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 that's a no. By spacing out your carbs, make sure you're not skipping your meals. eat a balanced diet at every meal, and I mean, a carb, a protein, and a fiber, plus all your veggies and your fruits, water. Yeah, instead of skipping your meals, like plan your day. Make sure you balance what you're eating. Like, make sure you balance, guys. Be mindful of your hunger cues and fullness, and all we want is the feeling of satisfaction and not fullness. Like, we don't want to overeat. I know there are other causes of overeating. I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking like a typical day. Do not overeat, and do not skip your meals. By spacing, you can just eat a little, then take a snack, a healthy snack. Guys, you know what? For healthy snacks, it has to have a carb and a protein. The two combo. You're pairing your carbs with a protein. You can take your snack every 2 to 3 hours to decrease the symptoms of hypoglycemia, because I know when you're diabetic you want to eat a lot. No, please guys, be considerate, be mindful. We're trying to be demure, right guys? Also make sure you have a low glycemic index carb. Like, when I mean by glycemic index, this is how fast the food that we eat is gonna go to the bloodstream. Like, how the food we eat is gonna rise or bottom our blood sugars. So with a low glycemic index diet, those are good, because like they maintain, and that's what we want. Another thing about diet is the fat intake. Guys, for fats, we need to avoid the saturated fats, and what we need is the poly or mono unsaturated fats. Remember, the fats are not good for our heart health, and so imagine when you have heart problems and now diabetes, and you know diabetes can contribute to more heart problems. So yeah guys, we need to avoid these saturated fats, and we can do this by, one, do you remove skin from your chicken before you cook it? Or like, yeah, that's one thing that you can avoid fats in your diet. Like, you can also choose to buy 2% milk more other than 3%. What about a low fat cheese? Yeah guys, those are good things. For the salt, we need to decrease our salt intake. Remember, the salts are not good for your heart, and also too much salt increases your blood pressure. We don't want a high blood pressure, guys. So if you can decrease your salt diet, that would be super. What are the tips or takeaway home points? One, eat a balanced diet, and I mean a moderate carbs diet. Do not eliminate your carbs completely. Your body needs the energy. Another thing, do carbs counting. You can do this by checking the nutritional guide before you buy your foods, and just a recommendation, most people will need 45 to 60 grams of carbs per meal, and just 15 grams of carbs for the snacks. And make sure you're seeking your doctor's recommendation about this. Do not just decide on what you're gonna take, especially if you are diabetic. Another thing, make sure you space your carbs. Do not skip your meal. I know most people will want to eat only one meal per day. No guys, the best thing you can do to yourself, make sure that you are spacing the carbs throughout the day. You can eat something small, then snack. It's better to snack 2 to 3 hours, unlike just eating just a big plate full of food. And also remember to pair your carbs with protein and high fiber. um Fibers are not digested, and so they do not add in our blood sugars. They're just there to help, guys. For the fibers, they will limit the increase of sugars in your blood once you have eaten. Another thing, maybe you may think about sugar substitute like stevia. Imagine the sugar substitute do not add any benefit in our body. Yeah, guys, you can do without it, but if you need it, please do it in small amounts. I think I said everything that I wanted to say. Okay, so guys, with doing all these things, improve our diet, and we're gonna help fight diabetes, right? And we have to do this by all means. Be informed, share this information to your loved ones. They need it, right guys? Yeah, thank you so much for watching my video up to this end. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'm wishing you all the best this new year, and I hope it's gonna be a year of blessings, full of joy, all those good things, right? This year you're gonna be blessed. Say amen. You need to claim it. Anyway guys, I'm not preaching. I'm gonna see you all in my next video. Adios. Guys, here is a sample of healthy breakfast. Should have at least one protein with a carb, a protein with a carb, a fruit. It should have some nuts. I have mine with peanut butter. Oh, and I have some more nuts here in case I need some. And you should have a glass of water and coffee or tea, whatever you prefer.